me give you the skinny on handling a horse's hind leg. And I'll show you what I feel to be wrong, and I'll explain to you exactly why I feel this is wrong. So you'll see a lot of professional trainers that when they're starting a horse or whatever, they'll come in like this, facing the horse this way. There's your first mistake. For one thing, you think about the horse, what does a predator do? How does a predator approach a prey animal? This way. Okay? That's mistake number one. Then what they're doing is reaching down here and trying to get that foot here, right? Well, that's a forward motion. And here's the third reason, and what I feel to be the worst. Understand the fact about your body. Everything up front here, if you get kicked anywhere in the front, it's going to hurt and possibly break something. Your knees have no padding, your shins have no padding, your chest is susceptible. So say you're real careful, but that horse cow kicks really good and your timing's bad and it hits your shin and you fall down like this, right? You recover, you're trying to recover like this. So what happens is you're trying to recover like this. If the horse wheels around and kicks again, where are you going to get kicked? In the face. So that's one thing I get out of the way. You go back and look at my video, Desiree's first trim. She was only here 5 days. Mustang, unhandled, got her fresh from the BLM. So I'm going to show you how I go about this. So when I got a horse I don't know, or a new horse, or a Mustang, or whatever, right? I come in here. The thing is, I'm touching here, but then I'll turn this way. What I want, see, I already know that if I push my hip that much, I'm in pretty good shape. See, I feel here with my hip. See, I didn't hit her rib cage at all, right? So I'll start to come in like this, and I'll go down like this, right? But the next thing I do is feel with my shoulder, my upper arm and my shoulder. What I'm feeling is this muscle group here. So as I go down, I turn a little bit like this, so now my butt is touching here, my shoulder's touching here. I'm paying attention more to what I feel here and here more than what I feel here. So I come in like this. See, and I'm turning this way. My energy source is out here. That's non-threatening to a horse. So the other really bad indicator you got to watch for is tail swishing, right? And then if you're feeling a lot of pressure this way, if you're feeling a lot of pressure this way, well, that's not a good thing. So I'll address it. Say I'm going in here and I get a tail swish and the pressure's here, like that's telling you, hey, I'm going to kick you. You keep going where you're going. So what do? I bite just like a mare would. I bite and I lead this way. That's all. But the only other thing I do is, and when I have a horse like that, I have the lead rope here in this hand. See? So if things get real bad, I can lead this way, and I got the lead rope here. And I'll end up taking her head away that way. But usually I bite just like a mare would bite, right here. So I kind of want to feel some weight shift when I come over here. And I don't want that. So that's the other thing I wanted to bring up, was the patterns this creates doing it this way is what you just saw, her stepping away over there. You start to pay attention to what these horses do when watch other people handle horses' feet. You know, usually it's once the person comes in past the driveway, that horse steps his hindquarters over. Or you go to handle, see, here's your energy here. You go to handle this foot and the horse steps over there. That's avoidance. I don't want that. So, you know, when I come in and I touch here, I want to feel weight shift. And I can feel what's going on here. I can turn my face way over here. If things are kind of iffy, I can turn like this. I turn my face way over here. So if that horse cow kicks me, or say my timing was bad and the horse did kick me, right? Everything here is padding. The backside, your calf has got padding. This has got padding. Some of you people got a lot of padding right here. And if you fall, you're going to fall forward. Say the horse kicks you in the rump or down here. You're going to fall that way. Your natural incline would be then is to scramble away that way. But if you pay attention to what you feel here first, you won't. Don't let your thoughts go to what you want. Pay attention more to what you feel. So I'll show you one thing here that I'm going to show it to you. By no means am I recommending anybody to try this. Because if your timing is bad, you can get hurt real bad. So with a lot of these horses, what I'll do, say I come in here and the horse drops it, say, you know, a horse will get tight there and they'll drop their hip on top of you like that. Well, what I'll do is I'll step back, but understand this, as I step back, I have my arm against their side, right? And then what I'll do is I'll reach right in here and I'll grab this right here. Right in the flank muscle here. But see, my arm is touching the horse here. So anytime if I'm feeling more pressure here, that's not a good thing. But I'll stay with it. But see, my energy it's non-threatening. It's this way. My grab is here, right? And if things get worse, I step back here and I bite where the biggest bulge is. I don't bite over there. I'm not going to stay over here. That horse starts to shift his weight forward. I'm not going to stay over here like this. I'll step back here, bite where the biggest bulge is, and leave again. See, it's just like the way a horse would correct another horse. You know, they bite. You watch horses bite. They don't always bite the rump. They bite the rump if the rump is closer. But if this bump is closer here, they'll bite the horse here. They bite where the biggest bulge is. Horses are not stupid. They know what that body posture means. They're not going to try to bite the horse over here when the biggest bulge is over here, because that means that this portion of the horse is farther over there, which gives the horse more opportunity to get kicked over here. You watch mares, you'll learn a lot from a mare. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say, I guess. Those are my opinions, and I'm just telling you from years of experience, because this horse was a bugger. I've had her for 15 years now, and I got her at 2.5 years old, so she was a bugger. Somebody's got video footage of me when I had her within the first few months there. It wasn't pretty, and I hope to hell that never goes public. But anyways, you know, like I said, if you try this, and you've seen me do it in some of my other videos, but in different circumstances, I'll do it this way only when I'm riding. So when you're looking to pick up a hind foot, don't reach over and do it this way. You know, you're putting yourself. It's a whole different thought process. Do it with this hand. Feel with your elbow here. I step back here in case I need to make the correction. So like I said, I'm not recommending this for amateurs to do that, and anybody else that tries it, you try it at your own risk, not under my recommendations. Because if your timing is bad, you'll get hurt. But like I said, if you watch some of my other videos, you'll see if I'm trying to mount a horse, whether it's with a saddle on or bareback or whatever, you'll see I go in and I touch this here a lot. Especially when I feel tension in the horse's body, I go here. But I'm not worried about it because I always have the lead rope up like this. You know, I have the lead rope here, you know, and I'm touching here. If it gets real tight here, no, I bite and I leave. So it's just another tool should you ever decide to try it. But those are my theories on handling hind legs, and I do it a lot. And when I train, every horse I train, their feet get handled a lot. Because it's the most important thing. And that's why I did it that way with Desiree before I even thought about putting a saddle blanket on or anything. I got that out of the way. Let's build this trust. Handling a horse's feet builds trust.